My name is Jason, and I'm from the state of Utah as of now, formerly from the state of Michigan, and currently in the state of Arkansas. Why is Arkansas so important to me? It's not. Just a lot of things have happened to me here. I've lost a lot of things, made one thing, and record. Oh, there it goes. It's recording. Alright. I don't know what to say. What am I going to say? I don't know how to start this. Alright. I'm here. Conway, Arkansas. How'd I get here? Plane. Why am I here? See, this is not a story. It's like just me rambling on like a lunatic. Why? I'm here for my child. I have a child that is here. I have a child in Michigan. I have a child in Arkansas. I have 2 children in Utah. All boys. All boys. All I make is boys. So I'm happily married now, but otherwise I would, if you wanted a boy, I'm a boy maker. They're adorable boys too. I even made a Cherokee. I don't even think I'm Native American, and I made a Cherokee. I don't think that's the full picture, but maybe. And then this one. And then that one. They are pictures, not mine, of photography. If those were my pictures, they would be better. But, it's a cheap hotel. What are you gonna do? The rest of the place is good. I mean, they're alright. I'm pretty sure I could do better. My pictures should be hanging up there. Yeah, they should. It's ridiculous. Alright, so here's the thing. So here I am in Conway, Arkansas. It's a place I hadn't planned on coming back to. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm not sad about it. I am here. It's where I am. Like that, I have a hotel room. So I had to come out here for to be here for my son, and I'm on vacation, and I was supposed to drive out here but couldn't, and so I was running late, had no time to get out here. Times were stressful. I called my wife. She does all the things that are important when it comes to talking on the phone and making reservations. And I told her I need to fly out on like 1 day's notice. So she got me a plane from Salt Lake City, a plane ticket to Conway, Arkansas, where I needed to be. And I flew in to, where was it? Fayetteville, Arkansas? I think it was Fayetteville, Arkansas, I'm pretty sure, which is not Conway, Arkansas. I thought it was like right next to Conway, Arkansas. It's not. It's 180 miles from Arkansas. So that is, it's in, I didn't know if I was flying into a barn or if I was flying into an airport. It's just like farmland, and then there's like a runway and a barn. So that's where why did she, I don't know why. I have no idea why she would. I think it was because the plane ticket was cheap. It was cheap. We got a really good deal on this plane ticket. So because I could have flew into like Little Rock, Arkansas, and been here and just drove here in like 30 minutes, or got picked up. But I flew in 180 miles away from where I'm supposed to be. That's where I flew in. Flew in from Utah to my destination 180 miles away from my destination. Because I think, I don't know if my wife, I don't know what happened. I think my wife just tried to save money, and we did save a lot of money. Not just that. So I had 5 days, because, you know, the weekends, if you get a weekend flight ticket, you're paying extra. You know, things happen on the weekends, I guess, or something. I don't know. Everybody wants to fly on the weekends and get in and out of places on the weekends. I have no idea why. But Monday through Friday, that's the cheap ticket. So I had Monday through Friday, fly in, fly out. So, fly in, well, there's delays because it's a cheap plane ticket. Lots of delays. So there's like, we fly for like an hour, and then we sit in Denver 6 hours, but then that gets delayed, so we're like in Denver for like 8 hours, and then we fly from there to out in the middle of nowhere, 180 miles from where I need to be, and then I get there in the middle of the night. So I spent an entire day of my 5-day vacation at the airport. And on the way back, I will have a 23-hour layover for my 5-day vacation. So I have 1 day I spent in the airport. On the way back, I will spend at least more than a day in the airport. Let's just say there's going to be delays. Obviously, there's going to be delays. So that's 2 days. So I have 3 days left. I was supposed to be somewhere for this occasion for 2 days, which would have only left me 1 day to be on vacation. Well, the thing that I was supposed to be here for got moved. So now I spent lots of money to come here for something very important, used an entire vacation, and that important thing no longer exists. It's been moved to different dates. So that sucks, because at the same time, it's kind of good, because now I have 2 days to be happy and make this vacation worth the money that I had to pay to get here. I have to turn this vacation into something very good, very positive, very happy. I got to get my money's worth of this vacation. I rented my first rental car ever in my life. My first rental car, because I got into the airport out in the middle of nowhere, 180 miles away from my destination, at really late hours of the morning, and they had no rental cars available. They wouldn't even speak to me. They just said, go away, come back next week. They were just, no keys. They were just, and like, I thought for sure renting a car would be very difficult. I've never rented one. I thought they would do like a background check and a credit check, and I had to have like some mail, my current address, like several IDs. They might have to call like a reference. I might have to put down a reference. They might have to call them or phone a friend and ask them if I'm a reliable person. I've never rented a car before because I have bad credit, and no one ever rents me anything. No one ever rents me anything. No one ever lets me have anything. So I thought this is going to take like hours and hours. I thought I had to have a credit card. I've never owned a credit card in my life. That's one of the reasons I've never rented a car, because I thought you had to have a credit card to rent a car. You don't. You can't have a debit card now, I guess, apparently. So never owned a credit card, which is why I never rented a car. But now I do have a debit card, so I rented a car. It was so easy. And they had no rental cars available. They wouldn't even speak to me. They just said, go away, come back next week. They were just, no keys. They were just, and like, I thought for sure renting a car would be very difficult. I've never rented one. I thought they would do like a background check and a credit check, and I had to have like some mail, my current address, like several IDs. They might have to call like a reference. I might have to put down a reference. They might have to call them or phone a friend and ask them if I'm a reliable person. I've never rented a car before because I have bad credit, and no one ever rents me anything. No one ever rents me anything. No one ever lets me have anything. So I thought this is going to take like hours and hours. I thought I had to have a credit card. I've never owned a credit card in my life. That's one of the reasons I've never rented a car, because I thought you had to have a credit card to rent a car. You don't. You can't have a debit card now, I guess, apparently. So never owned a credit card, which is why I never rented a car. But now I do have a debit card, so I rented a car. It was so easy. Like literally like 10 minutes, no extra ID, no extra like nothing. So I first got out. I had to go. It wasn't that easy because I couldn't get a car first. And so I was there. I couldn't get a ride from the person who I knew for the reason I was coming here, because I was 180 miles away, and they weren't coming to get me in their mobile home that they live in Arkansas, up to where I was in the farm land. So I had to get a room for the night. I had to get a room for the night out there. Never do these things on my own. I had to call, the lady hung up on me, so then I had to book it online. I had to call the shuttle. They brought me out there. I got a room. Then I made a reservation for the rental car. I picked a Kia gray rental car, the cheapest one they had, and I'm like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go get the rental car. It's gonna take all day. You're gonna have to do all these checks. I might not even get it. They're gonna be like, we need a credit card. We're gonna have to like, can you find someone with a credit card? They didn't. They just gave me a car that I didn't pick, a better car, but for the same price. So it's nice. It was really nice. Because I picked a gray car, a Kia, the cheapest one. It looked very ugly, but I'm like, I would take it, whatever you got. I just need to get 180 miles to my destination from where I flew in, because I have no business here at this farm airport. I got a red car, which is kind of, a red car. I got a red car. I got a Mazda SUV, 4-door. It's only me. I'm only one person, but I think they're all 4 doors these days or something. I'm happy about it. I'm very happy. It's a fast car. I'm not happy that it's red, because statistically speaking, red cars get pulled over more than any other car, especially gray cars, and I've had some experience here in Arkansas that, make me just not want to get pulled over. So let's just leave it at that, or we will get to that in our next rest of the story when we get to that part of the story. But for now, I got the red car. So, my first rental car, and 5 minutes to check out and get the rental car, 10 minutes to figure out how to start the car, because I've never started a car